on towing with the Fortuna. Got a Caravan on the back. It's probably going to get a blade at some point, but it's around 2 ton. Just cruising on the flat here now in 4th gear, doing 2,200 revs, 85 kilometers an hour. And the ambient temperature outside is 22 degrees. See the EGTs are up around 420, 430. It's pretty much where it sits most of the time, unless you're pumping up a hill, then it goes up a little bit. Boost 5.8, that's about 6 psi. And that's on the flat here, so that's not too bad. Coolant 88, that's about where it normally runs, but it'll go up rapidly to get a long hill. Transmission, I've got the torque converter lock-up kit on. It's locked up so you can see it's 68.3. That's the pan temperature, and the torque converter temperature is exactly the same because there's no slip, so there's no heat generated. I'll just let it run for a bit here and see if we can find a hill. The DPF's at 86%. It'll do a burn regeneration when it gets to 100. Coming up now. I'll just watch the figures here and see what changes. So the boost is starting to come on a bit now. It's not a very big hill. Up a degree, boosts up to 9.7, 9.9. Throw in a couple of corners just to keep me honest. Engine temp's up to 90 now. EGTs are up a bit too. Engine temp dropped down a bit as soon as the boost comes off. Back very quickly. Back up to 90. Eased off a bit. Temperature dropped off. Now we're going to go downhill. Boost is dropping right off. Engine temp's coming straight down again. EGT is dropping down again. Transmission hardly moved. And there you go. Coming up to a bit of a hill, not that much. See the boost there, 14 went up to. Engine temperature goes up, but it's a little bit slower. There's only a short little hill. At 90 kilometers an hour in 4th gear seems to be its most happiest. It's doing about 2250 RPM at that speed in 4th gear, locked up, and that just seems to like it. 5th gear you really need to be doing 100, but it's pushing a fair bit of air then, so it's not that economical. It does it easy. Don't know how strong 5th gear is. 4th's probably the strongest. Put a lot of strain on 5th gear, pushing along at that speed for long periods. And I never use 6th gear because that's pretty weak gear, that one. Smallest little cog at the gearbox, so don't push that too hard. We'll actually never use 6th gear towing. There's a bit of a hill coming up here. If I can get you into focus there, out of the sun. See what happens here. Bit of a long one, this one. There's some boost happening now. Leveled off a little bit there. The GTs take a little while to catch up. Some boost, throwing in a bit of boost there. Still going up the hill, that is. Hope you can see this all right. The sun, into the sun again now. Still going up. Engine temps up to 90. I don't know how it's going to go on a really hot day. It's only what, 22 outside degrees Celsius. But temps come down very quickly as soon as you ease off the throttle. So this is cruise control doing all this. So it just pumps in whatever it needs to keep the speed up. It's not very economical. Easier for my passenger to film though. Here comes another little hill. We'll see how we go on this one. So we're just on the flat bit at the bottom now. Starting the rise and up, going up. Throw in some boost. What the hell? 14.2 there. Just cruise straight up. Okay, so 60 kilometres an hour, not in lock up. Third gear, I'm guessing. Fourth gear, still not locked up. One locks up at 82 kilometres an hour, so you should see the revs come down. There they go. So now it's locked up, there's no slip now. And now we'll have a look at the so in fifth gear with the transmission locked up, doing 80 kilometres an hour. I'll slow down for this corner. So we've got no lock-up now. We're down to 60 kilometres now, so I'll accelerate. Here was the transmission temperatures. Rapidly climbing while it's slipping. Accelerating up the hill now. 75. The temperature in the transmission torque converter. Get it into, it's in lock up now. So they should be, they're coming down because it's not slipping anymore. It's in lock up. It's, I've got the lock up kit which is set for 82 to lock up and 72 to unlock, but that's adjustable, whatever you like. Nice and cool now, no slip. So both those temperatures will start to drop once the pan comes down. Just went back to fourth gear, but it's still in lock up. We're down to 8%. I think that's about as low as it's going to go. Oh no, it's gone to 6. It'll make a lighter out of me. I think it'll go. I've seen it go to 0, but very rarely. Mostly 4 or 6%. Best you'll get. I doubt it's going to get lower than 6. We'll see. The warning on the dash saying doing a DPF regeneration has turned itself off now, so I'm guessing that means it thinks it's finished. The GTs are still up though. I didn't time that, unfortunately. Would have been good to know how long it took. don't think anything more. 6 is about what we're going to get.